I'd like to first introduce, our panel, the session. This next session is the Collaborative Virtual Reality for Teaching Strategic Foresight, a Future Exploration Escape Room. The escape room seeks to become a new way of teaching, learning the concepts, approaches, methodologies, and tools of strategic foresight through the design of a virtual collaborative learning space based on the solution of conceptual challenges. Experience is conceptualized as a space trip with a takeoff, space station, and landing. And the space station is made up of 4 themed rooms with specific challenges. Presenting today is Dr. Guillermo Gándara Fierro, a professor at Tecnológico de Monterrey, and he's retired professor, a researcher and expert consultant in methodologies for future studies with 30 years of experience working from the academic field with NGOs, government, and companies in the future's design and construction. He is author of 4 books on national foresight, environmental foresight, urban foresight, and foresight methodology. He has lived in the metaverse for 6 years, designing and implementing virtual reality resources for educational innovation. He directed the master's degree in strategic foresight at the Tecnológico de Monterrey between 2007 and 2012, doctor in economics and master in regional and urban economics from the Autonomous University of Barcelona, Spain, a master in applied economics, master in administration, and industrial engineer from Tecnológico de Monterrey, Mexico. Welcome, Guillermo. And welcome participants. If you have questions, please do indicate them in the chat and we'll try and relay them as we go along. Thank you very much.
Hi, hello everybody. Thank you very much, Catherine, for my introduction. And I'm talking about this work for teaching strategic foresight with the use of virtual reality. And we present this work with my friends, Ana Gaby Rodriguez and Mauricio Martinez. And we prepare a video to make the presentation more efficient. And I continue. Please say me if the audio is okay, please.
Hello, I'm Guillermo Gándara, and together with Ana Gaby Rodriguez and Mauricio Martinez, we will present our work, Escape Room Future Exploration, Collaborative Virtual Reality for Teaching Strategic Foresight. The article presents the design process of our immersive resource as well as the result of its implementation and evaluation as an experience with immersive technologies at the Tecnológico de Monterrey, Mexico. The future exploration educational innovation aims to become a new wave of the teaching learning the concept, principles, approaches, methodologies, and tools of strategic foresight through the design of a virtual space for collaborative learning based on the solving conceptual challenge in an escape room format. An escape room consists of designing a physical or virtual space in which a group of people must remain for a certain time until they solve an enigma or problem through a set of clues. Our virtual space room is conceptualized as a space trip where the students live 3 experiences: takeoff, space station, and landing. Students are welcome at the spacecraft launch base where they receive the instruction for the trip and learn how to use the controls. They ascend 12 floors towards the boarding gate, choose their astronaut suite, board the ship, and start takeoff. The space station is made up of 4 thematic modules. Each one constitutes its own escape room, with a specific challenge on strategic foresight, and 2 possible exits, the correct and the incorrect one. The fifth room is called the future in the past. Here, students navigate throughout history and learn how humanity has approached the future. The challenges are made up of 3 spaces: prehistory, ancient civilization, and native cultures, where the students must solve puzzles, associate images with symbols, and associate concepts. Present is reviewed in room 2 called The Future is Today. Here we will investigate how the future is studied today based on the work of contemporary futurists, such as Concepción Olavarrieta, Ted Gordon, Geshe Kauri-Sevina, Yer Leonard, and Puruch Choudhury. The conceptual challenges about foresight strategies, attitudes toward the future, and foresight approaches are solved by associating photographies with bibliography and geographic space, associating figures with concepts, and composing hidden phrases. Methodologies and tools used to conduct future studies are examined in room 3 called the exploration of future. Here, the great challenge consists in taking an order tour for the 4 stages of the prospective process to find and organize the clues about the prospective tools: competences tree, SWOT analysis, structural analysis, Peter-Schwartz axis, and importance governance matrix. The solution of challenge is based on the skill to associate image to concept, the correct location of objects, the manipulation of objects, the association of numbers to concept, writing, and interpretation of symbols, among others. Room 4, called Tomorrowland, is dedicated to the future. Here we will understand that the future is not written, is not unique, and it is the result of our actions. In the room, there are 3 igloos whose interiors house 3 possible futures for the Earth. The challenges are to find and organize clues about the types of scenarios and their characteristics, and are solved by identification of scenarios, the association of image, text, and colors, and symbols interpretation. Finally, to return to Earth, the astronauts board ship capsule again. Upon landing, they are received at landing base with fireworks and welcome message to celebrate the success of the space mission. Strategic foresight as a discipline of social science is part of the future studies and seeks to explore futures to influence them from the present. Based on qualitative methods with participative experts and stakeholders, the strategic foresight allows designing different future scenarios and planning the transformation of a current situation into a desired future. Several of the tools and methodologies included in the escape room are organized according to a 4-stage methodology called prospective process. 1. Understanding the context. 2. Strategic visualization. 3. Designing alternative future. And 4. Building a decided future.
Virtual reality solutions enable immersive learning experiences that provide students with near-to-reality sensations and a deeper understanding of concepts. Using virtual reality interfaces and gamification for educational escape rooms promotes natural interactions and social problem-solving skills, creating stronger memory pathways via embodied cognition. Game-based learning also takes advantage of gaming technologies to create fun, interactive virtual learning environments that promote situated experiential learning. Escape rooms are among the many types of game used in game-based learning. These engage students socially and technologically, which puts together a truly stimulating, immersive experience, which form new memories. To create a convincing immersive environment, we use techniques for the modeling of the escape room. These techniques also optimize computational performance, making the experience accessible to a wider audience, including those with lower-end computers and smartphones. For the modeling, we use Blender, and for the activities themselves, we use Mozilla Hubs. We use several techniques to simulate a convincing takeoff, despite platform limitations. Slow falling particle clouds, fast moving white dust, UV map animation, cockpit vibration, countdown, and takeoff sound. Shutting the shutters upon leaving the atmosphere prevented dizziness, reported by the first groups. For the space stations themselves, we took care of every detail, diversifying the spatial panoramas with celestial features visible through windows and ceilings.
The educational experience was carried out in 2022 at the Tecnológico de Monterrey in Mexico with 75 undergraduate students from different disciplines. The Future Exploration Escape Room has provided the students with a virtual environment for collaborative learning on strategic foresight in a playful and experienced way with visual and auditory effects. The dynamic took place in a special design laboratory for the practice of immersive activities called Immersive Learning Zone with Technology. The room was especially decorated with space motifs to provide a memorable experience for students. A welcome speech of short explanation are given. The students are given to use of manual controls for movement in a virtual world, manipulation of objects, writing, as well taking pictures. Then are assigned specific roles such as spaceship's captain, navigation assistants, and crew members. A professor is present on site and virtually as another astronaut. The professor can offer academic assistance and technical advice. Once the dynamic is over, a reflection is made on the development and learning from the experience. Students answer the online survey about evaluation of results and feedback from the experience. And to conclude, they prepare their report as an activity with a grade for the course.
For the evaluation of the experience, a feedback instrument is applied to measure the students' motivation, the usability of the resource, and their perception of learning. Motivation measures interest in the learning experience. Usability values the interaction with the resource and the activity, and the perception of learning confirms the effectiveness of the learning experience, the content appropriation. On a scale from 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest rating, the results of sample of 60 opinion indicate the usability obtained a rating of 4.61, motivation was rated 4.86, while perception of learning obtained the highest score with 4.86. The detail included in each of these aspects are seen in the graph.
Y fue muy padre. En general estuvo muy interactivo junto con mis compañeras. Me gustó más que los videojuegos porque es en sí una sala en donde tú ya lo estás viviendo, ya no es como si estuvieras viendo una pantalla. Eres tú dentro del propio juego o dentro de esta sala, y eso es lo que hace que la experiencia sea pues única. Reforcé mis conocimientos. Como mencionaba antes, trataba sobre la materia de prospectiva de las relaciones internacionales, y en sí durante la última sala reforcé los conocimientos de lo que es la prospectiva y cómo es el entendimiento del contexto, la visualización estratégica, los dibujos de futuros y pues la selección de estos mismos. Es una experiencia, como dije antes, única, y para el aprendizaje es muchísimo mejor de lo que pues yo considero estar viendo videos en clase o alguna película que tenga que ver sobre el tema. Esto es muchísimo mejor para el entendimiento. Me la pasé muy bien, aprendí mucho, reforcé los conocimientos en general de esta materia, y pues me llevo la nueva experiencia en tecnología que verdaderamente nunca había vivido y que ahora quiero seguir con ella.
Pues nos dedicamos a realizar un escape room que estaba centrado dentro de los temas que hemos visto dentro de la clase de prospectiva, lo cual también lo hizo muy interesante porque fue reforzar los conocimientos que uno ya tenía, y con una temática del espacio, que es algo que pues a muchas personas, o al menos a mí en lo personal, se nos hace muy entretenido y me llama mucho la atención, por lo cual fue una vivencia muy enriquecedora y muy divertida al mismo tiempo. Yo creo que por el efecto de estar en un ambiente que también como es entretenido y retador, se me quedan más cosas o puedo estar más vivamente activo dentro del área de aprendizaje que en un salón de clases regular.
As you can see, this is what our students think. But what we observed this time. A high motivation for learning is observed. The dynamics of the class change to be more flexible and promote participation. 2, future explorations offers students the opportunity to actively learn. And third, teamwork, assumption of different roles, communication, logical thinking, and knowledge of the issues have been key to solving the challenge inside the escape room. Additionally, an experiment was conducted with a small group of 14 students from one of the courses, doing an exam before and after the escape room. Figure shows that 57% improved their grades, 29% kept in the same, while the 14% who did not participate in the escape room worsened their rating. An average grade increase of 10% was observed among the students who improved their grade, with a maximum increase of 39% and a minimum of 2%. Finally, we conclude that by using VR technology to teach abstract strategic foresight concept, future explorations offers students the opportunity to be an active part of the teaching process and enhance their learning path. The teacher can increase or decrease instruction within the classroom, balancing time between the virtual space and in-person time. On the other hand, flexibility, about the flexibility, the escape room has opened the opportunity for different possibilities to learning activities from teaching conceptual strategic foresight concept is possible to use as learning, as evaluation, as review, affirmation, and or conclusion of the course content. Many people have worked to make this educational innovation a reality. My special thanks to Estrella, Miguel, Edgar, Ana Gaby, Mauricio, Brenda, Pamela, Elvira, Orlando, Rocío, Lucía, Patty, and Beatriz. And for your attention, thank you very much. This is my contact, and the information about the escape room, and the resource is available for you to use. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Guillermo, for this presentation. It is absolutely fantastic. We already have some comments from the chat room. So one comment from Carol Alian. Congratulations, Guillermo and team. Is it possible to access the tool? Would it be interesting to sell licenses?
For to use, no, for to use this resource is possible totally, and we need only to do a contact with us and give us the instruction, but is open resource. We only need to establish the contact and give the instruction for use it.
That is simply amazing.
And it's possible to use online too. And combine, it's possible to combine the use of from students in person and students online, and which which you are every point in the earth.
Incredible. We have a comment asking, how did you measure the enforcement of students' knowledge?
This is a experiment. This is experiment. I use a theoretical exam in my class with my students, and I do two exams, before and after the dynamics in the escape room, and I measure directly the notes. But the perception of knowledge, we measure with a survey. With a survey, when dynamics is over, students must do a survey and ask the question about the perception, usability, and motivation, and we graph the responses.
Thank you. There was another comment without a question indicating that the presentation was very interesting, both technically and from content perspective. Congratulations. I don't know if there are other questions from the room, and I may, do you plan to update the next, do you have any plans for further updates?
It's a good question. It's a very good question. We finished this version of the resource last year, and I prove with these students the last year, but 2023 today we use in another campus of our university, in version online and in presential, and we prove and take responses. No, the how is received for the students the mission, and maybe next year or 2 years we actualize and renovate the challenge and the concept. But for now, this year and 2024, we use and promote this version in the world.
Warmest congratulations. May I ask when you started working on it? On this, how many years has it taken to build this? Has this project been going on?
Only this escape room take 2 years for conceptualization, design, construction, proof, and use. But it's my 15th innovation. I work with another 14 in 7 years.
Congratulations. Yes, everything builds upon itself in such things, is what I understand. Well, I warmest congratulations once again. I can only thank you for sharing this with everyone online and having made it accessible to other people. And I hope with the video of this session, the word will continue to spread as well. What an incredible experience it must be for your students to go through this. So without further ado, oh, can you show the URL, the address again?
Maybe the next speaker. Thank you very much, Catherine. Thank
Thank you very
you
much.
for all.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you.